Conor McGregor is back in the headlines, not for a return to the UFC, but for yet another altercation outside the octagon. While partying in Ibiza, the former two-division champion was caught on video throwing 2 punches at a man inside the Pacha nightclub. The footage, originally published by The Sun, shows McGregor standing on an elevated platform, drink in hand, speaking to an unidentified man before suddenly delivering 2 quick left hands. The second strike knocks the man to the floor, as others quickly step in to defuse the situation. Remarkably, McGregor doesn't spill his drink during the exchange. Reports state the incident took place at 5:53 a.m., and although no arrests were made, McGregor was allowed to stay while the other man was removed from the venue. This confrontation has been jokingly dubbed McGregor's first knockout in over 5 years, but the situation may carry more serious implications. With Spain's strict battery laws, McGregor could face legal consequences if deemed the aggressor. His time in Ibiza has been turbulent before. He was previously accused of assaulting a woman on his yacht during a birthday celebration. Now many are questioning whether McGregor's continued presence on the island is doing more harm than good. Charles Oliveira predicts Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway, with the UFC 318 main event between Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway approaching. Charles confidently predicts that Dustin will get the win. Speaking with conviction, he calls Poirier the sharpest boxer he's ever faced. Here's the video.
Já lutou com o Holloway e com o Poirier. Quem que você acha que ganha essa trilogia?
Cara, quando eu lutei com o Holloway, eu não tive a luta, né? Porque foi muito rápido, por causa que eu tive uma lesão, né? Eu acho que o Holloway é um cara que se movimenta muito, um cara que pega. Mas, cara, o Dustin Poirier é um cara que eu tenho respeito gigantesco. Pra mim, de todos que eu lutei, é o cara que tem um boxe mais afiado, é o cara que bate mais consciente, tem a mão muito pesada, né? Sabe jogar o jogo, vai lutar na casa praticamente, então eu acho que o Poirier ganha. O Poirier luta muito mais consciente, tá ligado? Eu acho que tipo, vai lutar muito consciente, muito malandro pra se tornar campeão, é a última luta dele, é aposentadoria, então vai lutar muito mais consciente do que já lutou.
Daniel Cormier reflects on the possibility of Islam Makhachev retiring after 3 more fights. DC has weighed in on the growing speculation that Islam Makhachev may retire after just 3 more fights, a scenario that feels eerily reminiscent of Khabib Nurmagomedov's early exit. Once again, MMA fans face the possibility of a dominant champion walking away while still in his prime. At just 33 years old and performing at the peak of his abilities, Makhachev's potential departure is both a celebration of his greatness and a tough pill to swallow. While his legacy is already impressive, fans can only hope he chooses to stick around a little longer and solidify his place among the all-time greats.
Islam Makhachev might have 3 fights, including Jack Della Maddalena. That right there is where our energy should be spent as Islam fans. Why? He's young. He's the world champ. He's dominating. And I think that we are in a time right now in fighting that for me as a fan is very sad. But when they all start to walk away, it's sad for the fan, especially the new fan that made his way into MMA based on what those guys did for so long in that division. But Islam only has 3 fights. Why, when you're in your mid-30s, are you looking to kind of walk away from the game that you are dominating? We saw Khabib do it, and he never looked back. He never looked back after he left the UFC. That should be worrisome to us as mixed martial arts fans.
Nassourdine Imavov steps away from UFC 319 backup role. As UFC 319 approaches, Nassourdine Imavov has stepped down from his role as the backup fighter for the highly anticipated Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis bout. Initially, Imavov showed little interest in facing Caio Borralho, dismissing the call-out and stating there was no value in fighting a lower-ranked opponent. At the time, Imavov, currently ranked number 1 in the middleweight division, claimed Borralho, ranked number 6, would end up sleeping if they fought. However, in a surprising shift, Imavov has now agreed to the matchup. Instead of holding out for a title shot or remaining on standby for UFC 319, he has decided to go head-to-head with Borralho. In a fiery tweet, Imavov declared, "No backup anymore. Conditions changed. You wanted to talk son. I'm here. I'm gonna break you." Borralho fired back just as aggressively. "Finally stopped hiding, huh? You don't call anything. You do what you're told. You tried to avoid this fight for so long, and everybody knows it. Now, you'll do exactly what I commanded. Fight me. I make the rules here. Say bye-bye to France. I'm sending you back to Dagestan." There's no official date announced yet, but this grudge match is heating up fast. Who do you think takes the win, Imavov or Borralho? Drop your predictions in the comments below. For more daily MMA updates and breaking news, make sure to subscribe to MMA Explorers and hit the bell icon so you never miss a news.